Derick Chisora versus good old David Price. What is there to say about this? I think going into the fight, I shared the same mental philosophy as everyone else did. You'll need to kind of excuse my lack of coherent sentences. It's 3 a.m. here in Dubai, and I have work on Sunday. In Dubai, we work Sunday to Thursdays. So I should really be in bed, but I thought I would very quickly kind of jot down my thoughts. I thought Chisora was, I guess, predictably aggressive and domineering. I was quite surprised at how ill-equipped Price was in rounds 1 and 2 to deal with what Chisora was doing. He looked completely bamboozled and just kind of accepted the fact that he can't do anything and was just kind of holding. And then he seemed to find a bit of confidence and was throwing some kind of some quite speedy combinations, nothing too flashy, but more than he was doing in rounds 1 and 2. I do think, though, if Chisora hadn't knocked Price down when he had, I think he was much more tired than he had been in maybe his last prior fights at the same point. Whether it was a result of the huge uppercut that Price landed, I think in round 3 or 4, I can't remember which round. I think it was round 3, where Price kind of was already wobbled and caught him with this huge left uppercut. I think it was enormous shot. I don't know if it was that or the fact that Chisora was at a career heaviest, and he didn't look fat, obviously, but he looked huge. And I do wonder if Price hadn't been clipped when he had, if he had been able to make it to round 5 and 6, I wonder if Chisora would have resorted back into, if anyone remembers the Tyson Fury fights, where he kind of just almost submits to the way the fight's going and just kind of continues to eat jabs in the face, and very occasionally would throw out this kind of 2, 3, 4 punch combination and then go back to kind of turtling up. I was expecting that to develop if it went past 4 and 5. But I didn't expect Price to be so ill-equipped, even though we've all seen Price in a very similar situation before. But he looked really kind of rabbit caught in a headlight in rounds 1 and 2 especially. It's a shame, but predictable. I think, I don't think I get any street cred for calling Chisora a knockout here. So it is what it is. I'm not really sure what Chisora does next. I don't think the Usyk fight is good for him. I don't really think the Parker fight is good for him either, to be honest. I think he probably has more chance against Parker. Actually, do you know what? I think he might have more chance against Usyk, because Parker is a very negative fighter. Usyk isn't negative. Usyk's a much better boxer than Joseph Parker. His footwork is sublime, but I think he comes to fight and he comes to throw leather. Parker doesn't do that. And if Parker wants, he could just tie Chisora up the entire time and try and steal rounds, and it would be a very boring affair. I think the Usyk fight would be entertaining, but I think Chisora would be made to look very simple at times, and would need to see. But yeah, what does Price do next? I have no idea. He has been very open and honest and said he's in it to make as much money as he can. There's definitely still money fights out for him there. I would like to see him fight somebody like, he's not going to get it, but somebody like Pulev, somebody equally as tall with a really good jab. And I think that would be his best bet. Somebody tall and rangy. But I think realistically he should probably retire, but who am I to tell a guy to stop making, 6-figure paydays? Nobody's going to do that if you need the money, right? Anyway, let me know your thoughts and catch you next video.